Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, man. It is your boy Mazier here, and we are back with another Clash of Clans video. And guys, onto this video, we're gonna be diving deeper into my favorite strategy, my invention. Literally, I invented this strategy, guys, out of nothing. Of course, I had an idea of the Super Archer Blimp, but I wanted to make sure that the Titan Smash, which we do with Super Archers, and as you guys know, maybe a lot of you guys know, maybe, I don't know.
Are you stupid or something?
But that strategy is old now. This one is gonna be top tier. This is the replacement of that strategy because, guys, I'm gonna explain it in the attack, of course. But before we go there, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video if you do like it. And guys, this is gonna be the army. We have 10 Valkyries, Super Valkyries, and they are just insane. I'm gonna give you a quick preview on why they are better than the Electro Titan. It's simply because they do the exact same thing, guys, but faster with a bag. Like literally, it's raceable in the bag, literally, like right there. That's the only reason you need. Titans are super slow, guys, but they're still kill skellies, let's say. A lot of people love that, but a lot of people actually forgot that we have Valkyries that do the same. But Super Valkyries, to be fast, to do the same and kill the skellies, smash through bases, and when they die, they're gonna rage things up. And with this army, I believe this can be the meta army in Legends and a lot of the other places. In Wars, CWL, you can choose a base that is ring and go confidently hit it. And guys, of course, we're gonna have the army link down in the description below. I'm gonna try my best to put a 315, but trust me, you need 320 because that is just beautiful value, the most value you can get out of your army camps. And also the pet composition, as you saw maybe there, but let me give you a better preview. It's the Unicorn on the Queen, the Diggy on the Royal Champion, Lizzie on the Warden, and Phoenix with the King. A lot of good values right here, guys. I'm gonna give you a nice little example on why it's good. Firstly, the Phoenix on the King, guys, it's just crazy. Okay, it goes crazy because the King and Queen are alone in the Sui part. You're not sending like King, Queen, Warden, World Champ, Titans, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you used to with the Titan Smash. No, we sending King and Queen from one side of the ring, and then we go opposite sides, send the Warden with the Super Valkyries and the Royal Champion. So now you already have an idea of the Lizzie. Yes, we call it Lizzie, guys. If you didn't know here and you're new here, Poison Lizard, we put a name on it. It's Lizzie. I got that from Galadon, so shout out to him. But the Lizzie, because it doesn't do too much damage to the heroes, but when it's raged up, guys, oh my days, the amount of damage this Lizzie can do fast is crazy. And the rage I'm talking about is the Super Valkyrie rages, yes. And then we have the Diggy with the same army, with the Warden, with the obviously Super Valkyries and the Royal Champion, always raged up. You're gonna see it in the tag how my Royal Champion is mostly alive all the time. And then we have the Unicorn on the Queen, of course, because she can stay alive longer, have her ability intact for longer, and that is just the best pet composition overall on a ground smash attack. But let's jump into the attacks without further ado. I don't want to hold you here too long, alright? And let's go. Alright, we are on this base, guys, and it is a ring maze, something that is just very nice for this strategy. And you can already see I'm having a plan to go from the left side. Why do I go from the left? Well, I'm gonna tell you a very nice reason. Is because first of all, obviously the whole poison tower, but second of all, it's because there's always less traps and tornado traps there. There's no tornado usually on the left side. Sometimes it could be, but look at that archer. I'm pulling the Titan away. This is just fast movement. You gotta be fast. You have to be, because with this strategy, the Super Archer Blimp is risky. I'm gonna explain the Super Archer Blimp in a few more attacks also, to exactly how you can deploy him and how you can get the most value out of him. And with this spell composition is even better than the double clone. Trust me on that. Like, you just gotta trust me, okay? Go with this spell composition, and it's just nice. We're getting all this value. We are not gonna be able to take out the poison tower, or are we? Come on, take a look. Come on. We're not gonna be able to do that. We could take out the single. Nice. Take a beautiful value out of that base out. And now the phase comes with the heroes. What do you want to do, guys? Because I didn't get the monolith, I'm gonna explain that later on as well, but you do not really want to send your heroes into the monolith, right? Why would you do that? So I'm going from the bottom side where I can have access to the scatter, expo, and a few other buildings front of them, you know what I'm saying? so that I can drop the Valkyries complete opposite side. If you're new here, I actually have explained why do I send the Valkyries the opposite side of the main hero dive and not like Titans everything together with Warden with Titans. I'm gonna give you a beautiful reason, and that's first of all time. Second of all, it's the poison towers or the eagle shots or the monolith or something that can slow you down. And now we are just going in with this beautiful bad girls, literally going in and destroying this base. I'm dropping some wall breakers to see if I can get lucky and get a good wall out. But see that wizard raged up easily, beautifully funneling. And take a look at the Tesla farm. Now I'm gonna poison, like sorry, I'm not gonna poison, I'm gonna look down. But take a look at the Tesla farm. Now you want to pop the ability very good. This is the Warden ability that you need. Not too early, but not too late, because you do not care about the Valkyries dying. You want them to have, you know, good access to everything beforehand. Look at that RC stunning the, you know, Inferno, the monolith, and that race ball Valkyries just smashing through that whole Tesla farm on top. I know the Titans would have done the same, I know, but they are so much slower. They are tanky, but if the healers are on them, a lot of times the healers could go messy. That's why with this army you don't even need the healers, guys. The Valkyries go speed through the base, and RC with Diggy, Warden with Lizzie on the rage spells all the time, literally all the time. And sometimes if your queen is coming to your RC as well, you can actually get healed so fast with the unicorn on rage. It's just so beautiful how these small little rage spells work. Alright, we are on to the next base. It is a lot more upgraded, as you can probably tell. Obviously not the monolith, but the walls. The walls can be an issue for you sometimes if the Valkyries are not raged up next to them. They have a few heroes upgraded nicely. They have the clan castle, and you know, it's a nice base to be honest as well. It is not a ring, and it is not kind of like a box. But again, I'm going from the left hand side. But I want you, to take a look at this right here. So this blimp goes, and now I'm gonna land it inside, but take a look at that tornado, man. Oh my days, we just missed it. I actually have no idea, I got so lucky there, but we just missed the tornado. So I'm cloning these archers, trying to get all the value. Triple ice golem comes out. That sometimes could be a I would say like a really big problem sometimes. But take a look at what I'm gonna do after this. I'm gonna try to invisible them, but I actually didn't see that the archers were a bit to the left, so I missed a few of my archers and the scatter killed them. It's completely fine. Don't panic when things like that happen. In Super Archer Blimp, even pros mess it up. A lot of times it can go wrong, a lot of times. But don't panic. Keep your first original plan, and then try to go around it a bit, maybe make it a bit better, because you still have the Warden. Okay, even if you didn't get the town hall, we still had the Warden. I'm gonna give you like literally such a good plan right here with this base, certain base, because this base is kind of like in high legends, this base is being used quite a bit. So I was wondering, maybe you see it a lot and you want to know how to beat it. Now I'm funneling the king and everything, and take a look, I'm dropping one Valkyrie with the hero. Sometimes you can do that. If you see there is a single tower inferno, there is the monolith, maybe you're wrongly diving into the monolith, because you do not want to do that really, even if you don't take it out. Now the race ball is a bit forward, so the queen cannot actually use it right now, but later on she can use it, but it doesn't matter too much. I didn't know if I would be able to use it, no one knows, but it's good to have that one Valkyrie sometimes in front of the hero. Now I can see my heroes are doing good, so I want to start the other phase of the attack, which is again going from opposite side of the main hero dive with the Valkyries, then the RC a bit late, not too late, just a bit. Now the headhunter getting ready for the king, and then again look at the Tesla farm popping up. This rage spell drops, another one drops, and now I want to pop the ability, but take a look at how I'm gonna do it now. Beautiful. Do you know how much those Valkyries on the rage spell, they just go, look at that. That's nothing left from that Tesla farm on top with that Warden ability. This is what with Titans, if you pop a Warden ability, because they're not fast, they're not going to use the Warden ability too much in all, literally, that all top side, guys, was my Warden ability basically. And there was so much stuff there. I have this similar base actually in my I would say what is the name, I have the base basically, and yeah, that Tesla farm, guys, a lot of the times it defended well for me. But if you want to stay tuned for the base to come and you want to actually copy that, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and guys, like the video if you did. But we're not finished, we're gonna go, we have 2 more attacks I believe, or 3 actually, because I just love this strategy. I want to showcase it on different bases, and also I want to showcase my fail. Yes, I want you to see exactly how this strategy fails. And of course this was a really bad Typhel, I know. Alright guys, this is Snake, currently the top 3 rank in the world, the clans, or this man is the leader basically of those 3 clans in the world. Okay, this is his base, so we want to try and get it. But take a look at how I'm looking around. The only place that is very safe to blimp without a warden, okay, you can blimp a lot of stuff with a warden, but without a warden, guys, this is what's important about this strategy. You need the warden with the Valkyries a lot of the times. Now look at this blimp. There is a bit like, I know they couldn't be a trap really early, so the later traps can actually make you to invisible inside the core. Take a look at that invisibility, guys. Look at how I'm dropping him. Now the clone spell, they clone inside the core, okay? But now, because the bomb tower went down, the archers are low. So here you really want to drop the invis in a nice timing, okay? Don't drop him too late, don't drop him too early, alright? But now archers going beautifully for the town hall. I have a lot of invisibility, guys, and I love about this spell combo, man. It's just you have invisibility and you have the rage at the end. Take a look at how much value I'm going to get out of this super archer blimp. It's beautiful, but I did a mistake. Look at what I'm gonna do right now, and this is what I don't want you to do. I did 2 mistakes here, and the second one started because of the first one. So now funneling the heroes down south, but take a look at what is down there. It's a monolith. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have sent my heroes into the monolith. I drop a headhunter very early, so it's gonna get targeted, it's gonna die. But now, good thing my queen is actually can reach her queen, but the queen is gonna go and get targeted by the expo. This is so bad, guys. You don't want to lose the queen ability so early. And now everything is going kind of bad because the king is also not going in. But take a look. This is my second mistake, going from opposite side on this certain base. Sometimes you can go, but look at how much stuff is down there. My heroes cannot, are not able to get that value. I should have started the Valkyries with my king and queen down south, complete 6 o'clock, because right now on top, I know I can get a lot of value, but because there's a few wall, I would say there's a few closing walls. My Valkyries are going to be behind the wall in the poison. RC is going to get ahead. She's going to get targeted, with ground exposed, and now the lava pops are coming. You can already see how much value we lost just by having to send the heroes to the monolith, which they didn't even get the multi, they didn't get the monolith, they died to a Tesla farm, they didn't even clear out the CC. You can already see exactly what I mean by having to plan nicely and also being able to know what to do and what to not do. So on this scenario, if you do a mistake and send the heroes to the monolith, go and start the Valkyries into the monolith as well. You do not want that with a whole Tesla farm to be at the end of the attack. That's simple as that. Alright, this is the next base, guys, and you all know this base. There is no way if you have never seen this base. That's why I'm gonna include it. But don't worry, this base is hard to hit first off. Second off, it's hard to hit with this certain strategy because they are melee and they are fast. They are hard to control. So if you do not have a nice pathing, they're gonna die. And I'm using the warden with this strategy. This is the only time I use the warden on this base. It's the only time. And land the blimp really close to the wall and let your wall breakers break through as much walls as possible. Then you want to clone the archers nicely. You know what I'm saying? That is the way to go and hit this base. But you need the archers to get the town hall, and take a look at that invisibility spell. It's actually gonna be so annoying first off to making sure the archer don't target the town hall, and when they do, well, sometimes they might take it out, sometimes they might not. But on this scenario, they are gonna take it out because this is a nice angle to start and get everything, and I'm gonna even get the monolith, guys. It is a very decent value I got, but let's see how I'm gonna execute this plan. It is hard with these super Valkyries to hit this base. I'm not gonna sit here and give you the dream and lie to you. It is hard, okay? I didn't like it too much. This base is just hard with every strategy, I would say, but it is a very nice space to get triple out of. A lot of people think it's impossible, but it is very possible. So now Valkyrie is going in with the heroes because I do not have the warden, so I'm not gonna just drop the Valkyries from all the other side. I need the rage spell to actually help the king, help my headhunters, help the RC, maybe help the cleanup. Those rages are just so nice, man, so now waiting for the wall breaker so the multi goes down and then wall break, but I was a bit to the right. I should have dropped it a bit to the left. So now the king is just gonna get a bit more, you know, crushed with that expo and the scatter. I have to do some cleanup on top. I don't know what happened to my other cleanup, but the single locked onto my queen, and now the CC comes out. This is a nightmare with the ice golem, guys, sometimes in the CC. That's why in Legends, and I told you on my base video, you want to have either triple ice golem or an, you know, a electro titan and an ice golem. And now Valkyries, of course, they're all dead. That's why we have the warden all the time with them, with a nice warden ability. I would say very early, but not too early, as I said it. Like, you need a raid spell or two, let them die, a few of them die, let them go in a nice area, and then we'll let them have a nice headhunter right behind them for the heroes, because usually you're gonna, you know, have a hero and then you want to pop the warden ability. But in this scenario, of course, we didn't have the warden, so we are getting really close to tripling this base. Okay, this is really close. We have one phoenix and a bunch of archers and wizards and a headhunter on the outside, just trying to get the most value out. And yeah, guys, we're gonna hopefully get it. I don't know, actually, we have 22 seconds ish, so let's see. Come on, keep on going. Come on, we have 19 seconds. Okay, the phoenix, if you didn't know, it is a very tanky troop. It can take up to 2 black mines, I believe, the max level black mine. It can take up to 2 black mine and still not die, I think. But it's crazy, and now it's doing so much nice damage, and we got that base very nicely. Let's move on. Alright, guys, I'm gonna pause this right here. Okay, this is actually my base. Yes, it's familiar to you, but of course we don't have the poison towers, we do not have a lot of things upgraded, and the sweeper placement is still kind of, you know, like the older version of this base, I would say. I changed this, as I told you guys, and if you want this base, I actually have a link at the end of this video, so make sure you go check it out. It's gonna be a nice video, man, because that base defended very well for me. So yeah, but let's not get too much into that. I wanted to showcase this strategy on my base, and this was the only way I could do it, because I couldn't, you know, have it to go all the way on my other account, do this, do that, you know, bring these. I didn't have some stuff there as well. So at the end of the day, I thought, why not? This player has my base, so we did a friendly challenge, and I actually went from an angle which I also, you know, it's like I would say it's like one of the easiest angle to go to. So you know, if you've seen that video, there's a tornado here, and also this CC is an electro titan inside it, so you cannot land with the warden ability here. And guys, in this strategy, we do not want to use the warden ability blimp as much as possible. Like 98% of the times you're not gonna use it, and you still can get the town hall. You gotta trust yourself on that, and I'm gonna give you a very nice deployment of the spell so you can know exactly how to deploy these clones, so you can clone closer. But let's take a look. Now, I'm dropping these loons like this with a few more seconds, 3 to the right, 2 to the left, something like this, so you can trigger any trap in that area. Now we're going forward. This is where my own trap on my base would have hit the blimp, but it didn't, and there's no trap here, of course. So now we're gonna rage everything up, but take a look at my invisibility. This is important. The second one, the first one you can drop it whenever you like wherever, but the second one, if you want to deploy everything to the town hall, make sure the archers are, you can see my CCs here, so all this invisibility to the left side is covered with the clone spell. If you drop it, you can see how far I dropped the invis, as far as you can. You can still even drop it even a bit more further like this, so you can clone everything inside this area, so they can have, you know, closer access to the town hall. This is something that maybe some players don't tell you exactly how you should deploy them and how you can get this. And also, I'm bringing this base, that's because I want to showcase an attack where the monolith is still up. We are not going for the monolith on this one, we're just going for the town hall, a lot of other value, even some maybe heroes if I'm lucky, but sometimes you may not get too lucky. But we're gonna get the town hall, and now I'm gonna pause it before we go to the next phase of the attack. So here, guys, where do you want to start the heroes? It's important because this monolith is up, and take a look. If I start the heroes from down here, the CC will come out, the monolith will be hitting, and if this was a poison tower, which I was anticipating it, if that was a poison or invisibility tower, it would be so much like harder to get through all this space with a single tower inferno. So that's why you want to start the hero dive from the other side. side, and I say the hero dive, of course I mean the queen and the king only. They go in, they take as much value, and while they are like kind of, you know, closer to enter like the main area of the ring, then you want to start the Valkyries from the other side to go in from the other angle. So I'm on a phone, so I have to like zoom out as much as possible, but this is only so then the Valkyries come out here, and you might be wondering, well Mazzy, your Valkyries do not jump through the wall and, you know, go for these two. Well, they don't, but you know what's important? It's the fact that they can destroy all the skellies, they can rage up your royal champion, which is again your royal champion gonna be behind this army for a very long time, and she is the one destroying anything on the other side of the walls. You might get lucky, some of the Valkyries might go in and try to destroy that, but it's sometimes unlikely. It can happen, I'm not saying it won't, but it is unlikely sometimes. Now I'm dropping queen on top, wizard to funnel the queen. I'm gonna let this play a bit, you know, for you, and I'm dropping the electro titan. It's gonna, you know, those headhunters, 3 of them, it is annoying, I can tell you that. It is very annoying. So now we're dealing with the hound. I'm not funneling anything too much, but I want to have everything go in, as I said, with my heroes to go in for that scatter. Later on they're gonna reach the multi if my queen and king are alive, but here I didn't see the king coming forward, so I dropped the headhunter a bit late and I lost the queen ability. It's so simple, guys. Something can go wrong, you know, at any time, you know. So I wanted to drop a Valkyrie. You can sometimes do that, as you saw from the previous attack. You can drop a Valkyrie with your heroes. It's gonna give that rage, and maybe if that Valkyrie would have been there, maybe if she would have died, and the rage would have maybe made the unicorn rage the queen fast. And that's what, again, sometimes you can do with one super Valkyrie. Now we're going from the bottom side. As I told you, you do not have to take care like of the king, nothing too crazy. Go from the bottom side, and now the king is gonna go through ability, I believe, right there. And because we have the phoenix, guys, on the king, even if he dies through the ability or anything, he's still gonna come back, get so much value for you. And take a look at how I'm gonna deploy that warden ability nicely through the headhunter, the wizard, the RC, so many Valkyries. And guys, I'm gonna pause it again, something I didn't mention maybe on the other attacks, I'm not sure, but you do want to pop the warden ability when you have 1 or 2 rage spells on the ground, because it's nice. If you pop the ability too early, then you're gonna not like lose a Valkyrie. You want to lose, guys, you want to lose a few Valkyries at the beginning or in the middle, but don't pop the warden ability too late, because you're not making the Valkyries alive. You do not want the Valkyries to be alive at the end of the attack. There is no point. You don't want to look for crushing the base. You want to look for an amazing entrance, and this is what I'm talking about. Amazing entrance through all this space with the monolith and the single and the champion, even maybe the other, like the queen and the champion. Everything can go so smoothly with a nice early warden ability, but not too early. Remember that. Okay, now Valkyries smashing through skellies, and this is also another reason why the Valkyries are just nice, because I was, you know, trying to upgrade this army, and well, you know, Titans kill the skellies, but Valkyries do the same, guys. They do the exact same, but being so much faster and having that race. Well, that's what I love about this strategy. Absolutely, you know, crushing this base, to be honest. Of course, the base was not maxed, the base was this, the base was that. Also, I made some few mistakes myself, so you can see already that goes to that goes to the other one. Okay, and guys, that was it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you like the video, so maybe other pro players or some other content creators also take a look at this. Maybe they get suggested, and I want them to actually find out about this strategy, and you know, maybe give it a try. They will like it, hopefully. And again, make sure you give this a try as well. Hope I see you soon on the next one. So take care and peace.